The crystal chandeliers of the Imperial Plaza threw hard light across the marble as I stood in my one black good dress, the clearance tag long since torn off, the insecurity still clinging. "Absolutely not," my sister Serena breathed, stepping between me and the ballroom doors. Her mouth smiled, her eyes didn't. "Dad's 60th is the event of the season. We are not letting you show up in that." Over her shoulder, I glimpsed the party. Tuxedos, sequins, the soft roar of money talking to itself. My father's birthday, stage managed as a networking opportunity. Classic Martin Cole. "The invitation said family only," I said, fingers brushing the single pearl at my throat. My mother's necklace warmed my skin. "Family who understand appearances," my brother Lucas added. His Tom Ford jacket caught the light like armor. "You look like an undergrad crashing a recruitment mixer." If he knew what this cheap dress had cost, he might actually spill his 12-year scotch. But my siblings had never learned the difference between cash and power. They collected brands. I collected leverage. "Move aside, Maya," Serena ordered. "We have actual important guests arriving." As if summoned, the revolving doors hissed open and Graham Ellison strode in, shrugging off the cold. My father's oldest friend, longtime business partner, and one of the few people on Wall Street who understood exactly what I'd become. His gaze skimmed past Serena's couture and Lucas's perfect tie and landed on me. His eyes widened. He crossed the lobby faster than I'd ever seen him move. "Madam Chair," he said warmly, inclining his head, "you didn't tell me this was your father's party." The silence from my siblings was almost loud enough to drown out the string quartet inside. Serena just stared at Graham while Lucas lowered his untouched scotch, eyes suddenly sharp. "How's the Meridian merger?" he asked. "Is Apex Meridian Capital still signing on Monday, Madam Chair?" The title hung there, brighter than the chandeliers. "What did you just call her?" Serena whispered. "Madam Chair," Graham said. "Of Apex Meridian. Your sister bought it 6 months ago." "Apex is worth billions," Lucas muttered, and I answered, 47.3 at last valuation, probably more after Monday. The ballroom doors opened wider. New York's financial royalty drifted past, several nodding to me and murmuring, "Madam Chair." Lucas caught my arm and hissed, "Why didn't you tell us?" "Would you have believed me?" I pulled free. "You've spent years laughing at my little job." That job started after Mom's funeral. When Dad moved into the office, my siblings into galas, and her smaller inheritance became my seed money. While everyone chased apps, I bought ports, trucking lines, and failing steel plants through shells until the boutique firm and a web of others answered only to me, making Apex inevitable. "Actually," Graham added gently, "your sister owns that tiny firm you mock, and around 30 more. Serena finally recovered. "Then you belong at the head table with Dad." "I'm exactly where you put me," I said. "Back by the service entrance." "That's practically the kitchen," Lucas protested. I shrugged. Let them talk. My best deals started beside kitchen doors. Through the side entrance, 3 CEOs slipped in to dodge cameras, each giving me a quick nod as I followed the servers back. From my table by the service doors, I watched Dad under the chandeliers until my phone buzzed. Meridian documents ready, media sniffing, confirm Monday, and I looked at him and typed, "Hold, tonight," I decided, "the story changes." Graham slid into the empty chair beside me, his party smile finally cracking. "Your analysts were right," he murmured. "Cole Holdings has maybe 90 days before the truth hits." The music blurred while I felt every spreadsheet I had hidden click into place. For 3 years my team had traced quiet fraud through Dad's company, and I bought his competitors instead. Through Apex, most of his sector already answered to me, and nobody in this room knew it. "How many people know?" I asked, though I already suspected the answer. "Right now, just us," Graham said. "After Monday's merger announcement, everyone with a trading app will know." My phone buzzed with Meridian documents and journalists. Across the ballroom, Dad laughed half a beat too late. "We move tonight," I decided, standing up from the table by the service doors. I smoothed my cheap black dress, walked to the stage, and took the microphone from a startled MC. "Before dessert," I said, "I'd like to give my father his real birthday present." Polite laughter rippled. Dad's smile faltered when I added, "His company is months from insolvency, because his CFO has been lying." The ballroom screens lit, showing falling lines and a web of logos tightening around one name, Apex Meridian Capital. Gasps spread as Dad whispered, "That's you," and I said, "It's what I built while you thought I was failing." Then my father straightened and reached for the microphone. The room applauded. For once, I was measured by results, not clothing.